Conspicuous consumption, diminishing returns. Another exercise in futility. Another fistful of fiat out the window for a bus ride to the other side. With another home delivery of a consumer product of more questionable utility than ever before. That's right. I got myself a left-handed guitar.
As we all know, the word for left in Latin is sinister. And are we not fascinated by the sinister? Do we not find its avaricious appeal so much more alluring than that of the sanctimonious sermoneering of the dextra, bunch of squares? The left-hand path toward black magic, the descent into treachery, and the sophisticated surreptitiousness of the good old James Bond villain. It's time to dare a glimpse into the world of the sinister and try to figure out how Dick Dale must have played. But first, another unboxing and a quality control check of an ultra-low-budget lefty.
Lo and behold, the moment of truth is upon us. Checked by 2641 illegible character. So, before we get into my mad musings about why I wanted a left-handed guitar in the first place, let's plug her in and get to the sound check. Woo. Whenever I get a really cheap guitar like this that doesn't seem to have a single thing wrong with it, I always suspect shenanigans. Like this lovely neck joint here, so perfect in its contours. Always makes me wonder if it's some kind of injection molding. Like they might be pouring some kind of space-age synthetic material into a mold and it just comes out all round and streamlined and slick like this. And the frets are dressed and not sharp. It's like they actually had a real person finish it. Could be an alien, probably not. Or maybe they have the best machines in the world that make the guitar and fret it and do all the finishing work in one step. And then there's the question of profit margin, because if they have the best machines in the world, they probably invested a lot of money in them, and how much are they making in profit if they're selling them for 156 rapidly depreciating euro bucks? with free shipping. And is this economy of scale? Like they're selling millions a day? Because I can't imagine they're making more than like 10 euros profit off of this. And then I realized the answer is obvious. They're getting it for free. Because they have compromising information of an Epstein-esque nature on Xi Jinping himself. And he's providing them with the very best manufacturing means possibly available in the People's Republic, and possibly even having real meatbags dress the frets and do everything, just so they won't reveal that he's a secret PDF file. So yeah, I can't find anything wrong with it. Even seems like they set the intonation. So yeah, I sense shenanigans. But it's not like I had them send me one for review and they had it all perfectly set up before they shipped it to me. Because at the Shy Squad channel, every buy is a stealth buy. Because it ain't like they're gonna take an endorsement from a no-name nobody like me. Now, about those pickups. I've always been of the opinion that no-budget, super cheap humbuckers are usually way shystier than no-budget, super cheap single coils. Let's give it a clean and direct test to find out, while I regale you with my favorite chords played upside down in a dastardly display of dissonance. But enough of that nonsense. I'll give you what you came for. What the low-budget left-handed explorer knockoff is really all about. And that's upside-down crunchy power chords.
time you say, see, hear, or think. Bob, it's your key phrase. It will trigger the entire message without you being aware of it. It will signal your subconscious mind.
Now, this has got nothing to do with Jimi Hendrix or Kurt Cobain. The real fascination in left-handedness has to do with wondering why it's even a thing at all. Because the fact that we're all not perfectly ambidextrous points to a failure of human design, a lack of intelligent design, and total disappointment that I can't do anything left-handed except shove food into my fucking face hole. Also, Dick Dale. He's the only really famous good guitarist who I care about at all. He's the only one who plays upside down that I care about at all. I've heard of some socially acceptable jazz and blues musicians doing that, but I mean, whatever. So, the real reason to actually buy one and try it, though, was, first of all, they're so fucking cheap. Harley Benton, the magic of Harley Benton makes it possible to get this stuff for like $100. I was thinking of getting, they have a Strat type thing for 86 euros, and I was thinking of getting one in solidarity with all our Southpaw friends just to see what suffering with a left-handed Strat is like, because those controls, I don't know, these controls aren't too bad, by the way. Didn't get in the way nearly as much as I thought. Anyway, the fascination is to try to play some totally original genius shit without even trying. Just like with those Sonic Youth tunings I'm always talking about, the idea that like you can put your fingers anywhere and do some exceptionally original stuff and everybody will be like genius, and you're not even playing anything that's that hard, you know? See, that was unplanned. I didn't even try that. I don't know. And have people going like genius, you know. So that's not going to happen. But, you know, 156 euro bucks. Oh, with a bag. Yeah. With an Explorer-shaped bag that, I mean, these things don't grow on trees like this, you know. So that was a package deal, a bundle for 156 worthless euro bucks, which won't even buy you a full tank of gas, depending on your vehicle, you know, in these conditions now, with, you know, the circumstances being what they are. And then you can do power chords upside down. You can put it in drop D and just go like that. Uh-oh. And when you do a power chord on the high strings, it's some kind of major triad that I would never, ever do in real life. Kind of funny though. And also it's not the upside down in this, I mean, yeah, they're just too miserloo, like fun, must be fun to pretend like you're Dick Dale. Actually, I don't know if I really want to play like him, but he's definitely one of the cool ones who's considered really good, although I'm not sure if it's necessarily all that hard to do, but maybe some of his licks, like, you can really only play upside down. I don't know. I'm never going to learn all his licks, though. I find him fascinating. So, and not just for the Pulp Fiction song, but still. He had colorectal cancer and had to tour for the rest of his life to pay his medical bills. Anyway, mad respect and, you know, rest in power and stuff. So, yeah, putting down your fingers anywhere, playing some genius chords. Hey. Genius. Yeah, like that's really going to happen. Now, I'm obviously going to need to practice this a whole lot, but in the coming weeks, there will be some ridiculous screw-around sessions and jams of trying to play like really incredibly exceptional original stuff with the left-handed guitar, see if it enables different things. And also, there's some left-handers who don't play upside down, but playing cross-handed. I mean, that's really a thing. You know, I played in a band with a guy who, Bubba Gray, the late, great Bubba Gray. I did a eulogy video for him. Anyway, he was a pretty good guitarist, but I mean, it definitely cramped his style. He was left-handed playing right-handed guitars. He had an SG and Flying V. I don't know why he insisted on teaching himself to play right-handed, because he definitely couldn't do the tremolo picking. None of that, or even just the funky stuff. He couldn't do really double strumming, but he was good with his. He could do scales, and I mean, he did a lot of like pentatonic solo. Yeah, I don't know. He was generally better than me, but not really, because I don't know. But and then David Byrne, I've heard he's left-handed and he plays right-handed, and the theory was that it enables him to sing and play really well at the same time, because it's like the brain hemispheres are like going the different ways. So the part in your brain that's confusing you while you're trying to play complicated stuff and then sing at the same time, or, you know, like play against the rhythm of the thing you're singing, is like reversed or something. I don't know if this is true, but I mean, maybe somebody knows, because that's the other thing. Like, a lot of people know what this is like. There must be a reason, like, that all the left-handers don't really play upside down. I mean, obviously it's really easy to get a left-handed guitar now. Gone are the days when they're like rare and exceptional and stuff, but still. So David Byrne, who has really, really good sing and play ability. If you watch all of his stuff, I guess you could say his guitar playing is not complicated like a super guitar hero, but still, fuck that shit. He's awesome. I love his stuff. And I've heard that he did a lot of one takes things where he was like singing pilot vocals. I heard this, that the hit, what was it? Not Burning Down the Heights, not Psycho Killer, Road to Nowhere. That he recorded a pilot track where he was playing at the same time, and that was like good enough to release, that went on the record, his pilot track, because he was playing guitar, and you know, his rhythm's like perfect. I've heard the same thing about Michael Jackson, but I don't know if he really played guitar, whatever. But so David Byrne, supposedly a right-hander playing, supposedly a left-hander playing cross-handed. I'm not sure the veracity about that exactly, because I've never seen a deep dive on David Byrne's guitar style. It's one thing I would like to do, except I don't really know what he's playing. I can't be bothered to try. Anyway, if you think of anybody interesting that you like who's playing upside down, let me know. Or it could be right-handed like this. That would be really interesting if they intentionally got a left-handed guitar like I did. Now, I'm just going to screw around with this and see, maybe something will come out with it. But the other thing was, you know, the conspiracy to just get you to buy more stuff. That's real. And Harley Benton's got it down, because when I saw this, that was the thing. I was thinking like maybe I should get one that's as symmetrical as possible, to make it, you know, I can flip it over either way or something. And then I realized, like, the only classic guitars that are really symmetrical, and the Flying V, I've never been too sharp on that, and the SG, I mean, actually Bubba Gray had one, and I liked it a lot. He had a Firebrand. Anyway, it was nice, but it's better than the Les Paul. I mean, it's at least, the best thing about the SG is it's not a Les Paul. Not a big fan of that anyway. And I saw some other stuff that was really, I mean, a Telecaster left-handed, no. Anyway, so I saw this 156, couldn't believe it, with a bag, and I realized, first of all, the top fret access, very good. So look at that, you can go all the way up. Anyway, so then I was thinking, like, maybe that thing's not that bad, because it's kind of like, you know, the Firebird, how they initially had it going this way, and then they reversed it, and that made the really cool Firebird that everybody wants, including myself. It's one of the only Gibsons I really love. And then I was thinking, like, with this, it's kind of edgy looking, and it's kind of like the Meteora Fender Meteora, I would totally get one of those. Except I think they're like $1,000, and they never made a cheap one. But somebody will someday, and they'll get it. Harley Benton make a Meteora ripoff, and $150. I'll totally buy it. Now, it actually sits pretty well. I mean, and hilariously, I was thinking I would have to drill it here to get the strap button on, but I realized this strap position actually works. I mean, look, it doesn't dive. It stays on, and it puts you in like the jazz position where you can play really good and stuff. Top frets. Totally awesome. So I don't think I even have to change this. I was thinking to make it like a project guitar, and these knobs don't even bother me. I was thinking of making like a no-knob guitar with like a no-load pot to... Anyway, none of that is really necessary, and like I don't feel a need to replace any of the hardware until it breaks, because supposedly these are made of zinc oxide pot metal that melts under a lighter, and the tuners on this are actually pretty good. They seem responsive. I had one Harley, the 457, the 7-string multi-scale, where the tuners were like, you turn it really far and it only barely starts tuning. They were not responsive. There's something wacky about them, and these ones seem fine. I don't know. I'm only going to start replacing and upgrading stuff if anything breaks. Nut seems to be cut right. I don't know. Can't complain. And I sure as hell do not work for Harley Benton, because there's no way they're going to support a spurg like me sending me free stuff. But it would be hilarious if it did happen. And I want them to make a 12-string bass a la Jeff Ament, Psych. No, who's the cool guy who played those? Tom Peterson from Cheap Trick and Doug Pinnick from King's X. Those guys, that kind of 12-string bass. Please make one, for I would pay as much as $600 for it. Anyway, so obviously this is a new adventure in experimentality, trying to play a different way. And it's going to be a whole lot of fun, and I'll bother you in future videos with this stuff. And if you made it this far, well, please post your comments, feedback below. If you're left-handed, if you play upside down yourself, if you know anybody who does, link to anything you got where you're playing upside down, or if you're trying to play left-handed and you're right, or if you're right-handed playing left-handed, any of that interesting stuff. Yeah, please post your feedback on it, because I know this is not an original idea, and if you made it all the way to the end, wow, you're quite a trooper, and thanks for watching, and we'll take you out with 2 versions of the all-round carefree outro, one up here and one down there. Bye!